Hello everyone, this is Julie. Welcome to the Thrifty Paper Garden. First of all, I want to just thank everyone that came and watched my first video. I know it wasn't of the best quality and I was nervous and whatnot, but I just appreciate all those that gave me comments and it was very encouraging. And so now we get to a fun video, the thrifting shopping video. I stopped at Michael's after seeing some haul videos for the clearance items that they were selling, and I found some of this butterfly canvas, 14 cents. My mind just went wild with all the different things that I could do with the canvas. So I think I got every piece that they had. And also this paper, double-sided, it has a shimmer to it that's really pretty, 14 cents as well. And this glitter paper, I'm a little disappointed. The glitter seems to be flaking off some, but very pretty. That's the other side. And this butterfly, glittery butterfly paper, very thick cardstock. Again, many ideas I have for that. And then I got the typical stamps. Thought that would make fun cards or whatnot. So those were 50 centers. And this Martha Stewart glitter, it's tinsel glitter. I've never had anything like this before, and it was on clearance, so I thought I'd give it a try. It has a really neat texture to it. Try something different. And I know this has been out for a long time, but I had never gotten it. And it was $1.99, which 90% off. I just thought that was great, and I can always use those. And then I started to use the Perfect Pearl Mists. I have a few of the colors. I didn't have the turquoise, or what is that? Some kind of violet color. But it was $2.99. Figured I couldn't beat that. I also got, again, this is probably a very old collection, but I thought 168 pieces. I'm sure there's plenty there that I could use. And some neat bling for flower centers or whatnot. Just real fun. And then I stopped over at the Goodwill. At our Goodwills on Tuesday, they choose a color of tag, and that color tag is $1.49. And I got this. And what do you see? It's not the most attractive piece of clothing, but what I saw was a green tag, $1.49. I saw original price of $50, but what I really saw were these, the clasp. I thought, wouldn't that be a neat closure for a mini book, an altered project? There's 4 of them on there. The trim is leather. I might get ambitious and take that off and use that trim on something. It's one of the main things that I've done at the thrift store, especially when I can get it for $1.49, is I look at clothing for buttons. Buttons are expensive, and you can find 6, 8, 10 buttons on an outfit. If you can get it for $1.49, what a steal. I found a blazer, not a very attractive blazer. It was kind of this deep purple color. I don't know if you can see that. It had this piece on there. Took a few minutes of my time to remove the seams, but it's a beautiful piece of lace for $1.49. I thought that was a great deal. It's another thing I found at the Goodwill today. And again, green tag, even original tags. It's a pretty nice looking sweater. It's even my size. But of course, what did I see? Doilies. It's kind of a mint green. And this sweater is loaded with doilies. So I'll have fun some evening taking those apart for various projects. Also found a fun little box. Ooh, where are we? There we go. I believe this was $3. Just thought it was a nice little box. I like to store my laces and whatnot in boxes. I also found, I believe this is a vintage type bag. It says made in India. Beautiful beadwork, stitchery, a little bit snaggy, but I'll hang that off my dress form. I thought that was really pretty. And when my dress form decides to go out for the evening, I found this one. Beaded, sequined, real pretty. It looks fairly aged. I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes when things are old or not, but I thought it was really nice. And the thing I always look for, laces, especially on the old boards that they used to put the laces on. Kind of a crochet type. This is kind of a simple, nice lace. I really like this one. It looks like it's probably, you know, could be vintage, fixed maybe from the 60s or whatnot, but of course I can cut off the various flowers and use those. Found another board with a couple on there, and again I can't tell so much with this one, but this one, that looks vintage. Very pretty. Very nice. And I found a runner. Can't show you the whole thing, but it has some ribbon embroidery on it. Real pretty. And my find. I'll be kept busy for a few evenings. A blanket, or bedspread, or whatever it is, but lots and lots of doilies. And I can cut them big, cut the middle out, cut the doily there. So I'll be having a few extra doilies to share. I also found a container full of these adorable little birds. My husband is a woodworker and he makes birdhouses for me, and now I have little birds to embellish on my birdhouses. And my little dress form. She's a little out of shape, but I add a little more clothing and bling, and we'll just make her the beauty of the ball. Very nice. So that is my share for today. I appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. And again, thank you for everyone that stopped by and made comments.